It's time to launch the third PrintABlok campaign, where we are taking the interlocking building block system made specifically for your 3D printing and making parts to send them into the stratosphere with Skybloks. Now, if this is the first time that you've heard about PrintABloks, let me tell you a little bit about them. If you own a 3D printer, chances are you've tried 3D printing your standard plastic interconnecting building block sets, just like Creo or Mega Constructs brands, and you've discovered that they didn't fit. And this isn't necessarily the fault of 3D printers. These bricks are made with incredibly tight tolerances. And so, seeing the need to have a building system that we could use with 3D printing, I invented PrintABlok. That's block with no C, because that was the URL that was available. To use PrintABlok, you take a connector and snap it into one of the holes that have been specially designed to 3D print on the top or bottom or any side of the block, and then snap another PrintABlok into it. And that's it. PrintABlok is a truly 3D building block. You can build up, down, side to side, front to back, and the only limit is your imagination. And while this is certainly where PrintABlok has started, that's hardly all there is to PrintABlok. Besides taking the basic block and extending it to bigger blocks with more connectors that you can plug into, the very first PrintABlok campaign built pieces that you could use to make robots and mechs. These are super fun to play with. The Beast campaign focused on movement and articulation as we created animal-themed sets, like a shark with frickin' lasers on it. And I've even embedded electronic components into blocks so you can use PrintABloks to do rapid prototyping with Arduinos or other basic electronics and use them to make fun, interactive pieces. And where are you going to keep all your PrintABloks? Well, why not make a PrintABox with PrintABlok connectors all over it so you can store your parts not just on the inside, but on the outside of your box as well. And now PrintABlok are blasting off with Skyforce, detailed components to add wings and engines to make your PrintABlok creations fly. They are a ton of fun to play with. So thanks for checking out my campaign, and I hope that you'll consider helping me build the most awesome collection of interconnecting building blocks for your 3D printer. Thanks so much for watching.